Hey lovely ladies, I am going to teach you how to make a super creamy, yummy, on plan keto taco soup, okay? So it's super easy. I'm just gonna spin the thing here. So what I have is I have 1 pound of ground beef browning here, and to that I'm going to add half of a big green pepper, and we're going to add half of a nice medium onion. We're gonna mix that up and let it saute. I always let my hamburger brown almost completely before I add the onion and the pepper. So we're gonna let that saute here for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, our ground beef and our onion and pepper has sauteed beautifully together. The next thing I'm going to add is now if your hamburger is really greasy, drain your hamburger. Now mine isn't. Mine's a really nice lean one, so it is good. So next thing you're going to add is 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. I love this kind of garlic. It stays in my fridge like forever. I don't have the mess of mincing it up or anything like that. But by all means, you can mince your garlic. If you don't have garlic, you can use a garlic powder too. Then we're going to add about a good 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of chili powder. I'm just going to sprinkle that in. I'm going to eyeball it a little bit. And then from there, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of my homemade taco seasoning. You can use any taco seasoning you want. I'm trying to watch the sodium that John uses, so that's why I make my own homemade taco seasoning, and it's super easy. If you want to know how to make taco seasoning, just let me know and I'll send you the recipe, or you can just Google it on Pinterest. But it's way less salt. Okay, so what we're going to do is we put our chili powder, our taco seasoning, and our garlic, and we're going to stir that up. That smells absolutely delicious. We're just going to let that just saute there just for a second. Make sure all that hamburger is coated really well. Okay, now that aroma flavor of all those seasonings is just, oh, it smells absolutely delicious. It smells like Mexico in here. Super good. We're going to stir that around a little bit. So the next thing we're going to add is we're going to add 4 cups of beef stock. Now you can use any beef stock you want. I prefer to use this brand right here. It's better than bouillon. It's organic based. It's made with garden carrots, celery, onions, and tomatoes, and it's also 50% less sodium. Once I open this up, I just store it in my fridge. And what it is, it's kind of like a paste, and then you just add water to it and make your beef stock. And that's good because then you can make as much as you want. You don't have any of these half-open containers of beef stock. It's way easier to carry this than like 6 big things of beef stock. So that's super good. So I'm just going to bring this up to a nice boil. Ooh, that smells and looks delicious. To that, I'm going to add a big can of diced tomatoes. Now, if you have diced tomatoes with chili, it's even better. But I don't have those, so I'm just going to improvise with my regular diced tomatoes. We're going to put that in here, and we're going to let this simmer for about 10 or 15 minutes. Altogether, this soup is like less than half an hour to make, so it's super fast and easy. And it's going to taste like a nice bowl of taco soup. So we're just going to let that simmer. Okay, our soup is just lovely boiling here. It is absolutely smells delicious. So now I'm going to show you guys the secret ingredient for making a freaking amazing taco soup. Yes. It is 1 block of cream cheese. I use the 1/3 less fat, and I've cut it into cubes. I'm now turning my heat down to like a low-medium heat, and we're going to stir all that yummy goodness cream cheese in there. And then we're going to let it simmer again, probably for about another 5-10 minutes. Then we're going to come back and we're going to top it up with some grated shredded cheddar cheese, a little cilantro, maybe a little bit of yogurt or sour cream if you like sour cream better. And it is super, super delicious. Nothing beats a hot bowl of taco soup on a cold winter day. Okay, our cream cheese is just about all melted in there. So it's just this ooey gooey, yummy taco soup. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to ladle it in our bowl. Yummy, yummy taco soup. There we go, a nice bowl of soup. I'm just going to move this over here so you can see my taco soup. I'm just going to add a little bit of shredded cheddar on top, a little cilantro, a little dollop of our homemade Greek yogurt. And there is lunch.